Yo, 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 we back. It's Round the Clock Hip Hop, and I'm Kodak Kane. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And you salute me, I'm saluting you back. That's how we rocking. And right now, we going in. What I'm going to talk about is Boosie versus Kodak Black. Um, in this situation, you got to pick a side. The game is picking sides, man. When they had Dirk against Young Boy, they had Dirk against Lil Baby, um, Chief Keef versus Chicago. The whole thing, Yo Gotti versus Gucci. You got to pick a side. You can't be in the middle. Uh, that's just the way it is. And how I feel, you know, Boosie is a legend. He's a legend in his own right. He's been in the game ever since concentration camp. Been in the game from a young dude, man. Was with Trill. Him and Webby got classics. They done ran all up and down the South. Um, they done did their thing. But in these past years, man, Boosie is having a hard time making that transition to keep up with these newer artists. That's just the way I feel. Yes, he's making money. Yes, he's being relevant, but he hasn't got he hasn't got the steering wheel. He ain't got a grip on what's going on. Um, he's going through it with his artists. He's going through it with his brother. He's going through it with labels, and you gotta wonder. I mean, that causes a lot of frustration. That get a lot of anger built up. You want to hate the world. He just got a case over there in Cali. Um, allegedly they say he had a pistol on him. It is what it is. He bonded out, but lately ever since he bonded out, and he found out that Kodak Black did a feature with 6ix9ine. That was just like the the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, Boosie been going on a real tirade, a real rant, um, and it seems like he been trying to go at Kodak, really saying some disrespectful things to Kodak Black. And the way I see it is like it could only get worse if they don't get a hold and get a grip of what's going on and man up. See if they can talk about it. If not, handle it like how they feel, you know. But it can only get worse if somebody let their pride get in the way. Kodak Black, he's not too far removed from the streets, man. He trying to do right, but with Boosie antagonizing him like this, true indeed. At first, when I heard about Kodak Black doing the feature with 6ix9ine, I was hoping it wasn't true until I found out that it was. Um, Once I found out that it was, and I found out how much it was for, I started being a realist. And if we in the game to be music artists, um, and we in the digital age, right? You got to think about it like this. Kodak Black playing chess. He was already um, lagging in the algorithm area. You got artists like Youngboy. You got artists like Drake, 21 Savage, Dirk that's doing numbers. Like Kodak Black used to do numbers. But Kodak Black trying to figure it out and figure his way out. And right now he's figuring it out. People have been saying that Kodak Black on drugs. That could be true. But I feel like Kodak Black is methodic and he knew what he was doing by recording himself like that. Just speaking gibberish. The internet ate it up. You know what I'm saying? They ate it up. He jumping in the algorithm. Uh, Not only that, he's just going on rants, telling you how he feel, telling you what he got going on. And I think that's all a part of Kodak's plan. Once he did that feature, I mean, he went even more deep into that algorithm and got his name jumping. Everybody, that was the talk of the internet for like a whole week. Of course, Boosie gonna be mad. This man made 1.5, 2, or whatever just for a feature. What he dissing 6ix9ine? Come on, man. Like what? Like how you gonna not salute that? I mean, he pimping the system, he working it. Is you mad because he didn't? Like you sticking to the old rules. The old rules, like you a dinosaur, man. The old rules, like this shit. These new kids out here, these jits, they don't care. They rewriting the old rules and they making their own, man. You can get with it or get left, man. And Boosie talking about he got shooters and all this. Boosie, are you forgetting? Like them Zoes got Florida in a headlock. Like this is a big market for you up and down Florida, you know. And you trying to go at it with him and hoping you gonna get um backing by these street dudes or these street dudes right here, man, somebody gonna end up booking you. What's gonna happen is you're gonna end up getting booked in one of these backwoods cities in Florida, man, and they're gonna have a surprise for you. They're gonna have a cake baked for you. Feel me? You could be ready with your 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 shooters, but when them boys coming through with glitches and everything you can name on the back of their shit, you know, you're gonna have a time to think about all the stuff that you was doing. I don't feel like it's wise for Boosie and Kodak to be going at it. For one, Boosie is from the old school or from just, he's an older statesman. He's an OG. And you got Kodak, who's a new gangster. It's like you had your time and now it's daytime. You can't get mad how they running their time. Um, Ain't nobody else being vocal about what Kodak doing. A few people, but they all under Kodak. I haven't heard nobody above Kodak speaking on it. That makes you think. But Boosie, I don't think Boosie with the case you got going on, you don't need to be going back and forth with Kodak. It's only gonna hurt you in the end. You trying to get money. You have to stoop back down to the old Boosie. Right now, you father Boosie, you businessman Boosie. You still ain't get your get back from the boys in Texas. You ain't even making diss songs. You ain't keeping it enticing for the listener who still want to believe in Boosie Badass. You kind of just relaxing and getting your money off features and doing Vlad interviews. That's kind of burning you out, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. If I'm wrong, leave a comment below and let me know. But I don't think it's wise, man. Just like Kodak Black said, boy, these N-words act like they want to die. That lets you know what extent he would take it to. Boosie trying to keep face, dancing around, and still trying to, nah, you got to be blunt with that young one. You got to be blunt with Kodak. You got to be straight up. You got to give him the same energy that he's giving you. He's trying to show you respect, but you don't want to respect that. You still in every video trying to latch on to what he's doing, trying to speak on what he's doing. I have a question though. Why you ain't talking about T.I.? Why you ain't talking about T.I., man? Like, you just got that on the hush. You know T.I. took the stand. You know T.I. did that commercial. I mean, okay, T.I. said or whatever he'll tell on his dead cousin, and then kind of find out it was all just satire. Okay, we'll take that. But what about when you was on that commercial? We seen that. You can't get around that. And Boosie, you been know that, but you don't want to speak on it. Maybe he done helped you out in hard times. Maybe he done gave you a lane to get some money. I don't know what the case is where you want to be hush on that, but you want to be so vocal about Kodak. Why you ain't talking about one of your entourage, one of your partners or whatever that just went ham, just got exposed for being a down low brother. You ain't talking about that. You must be telling Vlad don't even speak on that. Vlad ain't even speaking on the juicy topics. Why? You want to keep on talking about Kodak and all this. That man finna shake and up another level on y'all boys, man. Long as he stay focused. And if it sounds like I'm a Kodak Black fan or supporter, I am. You see, you should already know that. You should already know that, man. I'm riding with Kodak right and wrong, man. I don't agree with everything you do, but I'm still riding with him. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm going to leave it like that, man. Y'all leave a comment below and let me know how y'all feel about this Kodak versus Boosie. And who you think will be the victor if they actually do bump heads. Let me know. It's your boy Cardiac Kane. It's Round the Clock Hip Hop. Yay.